Refinery.
Warning, this video contains excessive screaming.
Need the boot up code, Brian. Yep. Okay.
Panic.
Oh my god!
Oh no! And hilarious freakouts. So get along in this journey where we explore an upcoming game called No More Room in Hell with many other YouTube creators like Nogla, Terrorizer, Bikini Bodhi and more. So a huge thanks to Dawn Banner Studios for giving me this opportunity, and now let's begin. Now my journey begins with me roaming all alone in a random location, and honestly for someone playing this game for the first time, it kinda gets creepy at the start. Obviously until you find another human, like in my case I found these legends. Hello?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes? You hear me?
You tell me.
Okay.
All right, I'm grouping. I want to group up with you.
Alright.
He's by himself.
Now me, Nogla, along with Terrorizer and basically went straight for the church, where the first thing we did was blow up some explosives just to kill one zombie. Okay. Wasn't that like an overkill for just like one zombie? After this, for God knows what reason, these guys kept blowing up each other. I mean, with the explosives, obviously. What's funny is we all are on Discord, we just muted and not speaking with each other. We're trying to speak in the game just for the like. What? Oh my god.
I'm down here.
More than you look.
What are you doing?
You'll be okay. I'm here. Come on.
Bro, these guys are like literally killing each other. Later, we all went inside the church, and while we were doing some mission, this happened. We are a team. I'm gonna help you, Nogla. You're gonna be good. Oh my, no, you're all alone. Oh, my, somebody threw a fucking grenade. Can you imagine surviving for this long without any healings? Because I was literally doing that. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh no, shit. This is not. No. Is this a safe place? But eventually we managed to complete the mission and claim our rewards, and my god, I can finally heal myself. These guys have good stuff to heal. I think I should get on looting. Oh, nice range. Okay, I'm good. After this, we went to a new place with a new objective where I decided to barricade myself and the others, and then this tragedy happened. Oh, nice. We can barricade the doors. I'm just gonna barricade it more. I don't want the zombies to bother me when I'm like looting some stuff. Barricade done.
A few minutes later.
Can we barricade more places? My question. Oh my, what happened? Oh, he dead. Oh. Okay, you need that. Okay, I got it. We're coming. Hold up, we're coming. Give us a second. Okay. Oh no, he's fucked. I don't know who the fuck would barricade the place, man. That's too much. You don't have to barricade it this much. Oh my god. I'm coming. I'm gonna save you. I got it. Oh no, that takes ages. Alright. What happened? Oh, he's fine. Okay. Oh no! Oh, he's a zombie! Oh my god, he turned it. Oh my god, Terrorizer turned into a zombie. Nogla, watch out!
Where do we go if we're dead?
I'm so sorry, Terrorizer. I wish I could have saved you. You will always be remembered, my friend. Anyways, after grieving for a few seconds, we finished all the missions and claimed a reward once again. There's a rifle here. There's a lot of loot. Then we decided to move ahead, but unfortunately Nogla got disconnected because his game somehow crashed while running through the tunnels.
In fast, cases fast, and I'm so bad. Zombies with our new best friend, Ali.
What happened to Nogla?
His game crashed.
Oh, that's bad. But we still continued our journey and managed to reach the very end of the game, where we had to do some generators and defend our teammates while they enter few codes. 676
676
841.
841. Fantastic. Hold on, we might need some help bringing out the herd here. Mason,
Chaotic.
so we back this Mason?
Cover me, guard.
Pick me up. Okay, go.
Reloading.
Oh, good, good. And get to the top.
Now I can get to the
Get to the chopper, everyone.
I'll get you to the top, don't worry.
So eventually we were able to get to the chopper and successfully beat the game. But it doesn't end here because in the very next match I found this guy.
Hello.
Hey, hey! I hate someone.
Team? Where?
Oh, there you go.
Oh, I see it. Like, okay.
Mr. Bikini Bodhi. My god, what a character. We honestly had some of the great moments whenever he showed up, so enjoy these moments.
What's the next objective? It's reboot the primary.
It didn't go over the railing.
Skill issue, buddy.
You can't throw over there.
Oh, you need to learn how to play baseball.
Also, check out this interaction between Basically and Terrorizer, and not gonna lie, all of us started laughing like crazy when this happened.
Need the boot up code, Brian.
155.
Yep. Okay. Booting up, booting up, booting up.
Alright, sir. I work in a school and we try to teach the kids like indoor voice, okay? We're indoors. Should be fine. Don't aim nothing at me.
Oh my!
Nine?
This is the next number you need. I don't understand you, you fucking Walmart microphone bitch.
Why is he not dying?
Oh, this one's not
I
dying.
need to deploy rod. Deploy the rod, Brian.
God.
47204. In progress.
Okay, my bad, chief.
That makes sense.
Sanji? Alright, there we go.
What is this?
Guys, my chance disabled.
Get in! Alright, leave it, go!
Oh my god, what the fuck?
That was the most chaotic session.
CRC actual update. Responders have entered the plant.
Game's so
Remaining
fucking gross.
responders priority 1.
Jesus Christ. This is so fucking
I need to sleep.
absolute cancer for the use. Like, holy shit.
Now, I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, and being honest, my first impressions of the game was also very amazing. I actually enjoyed every moment in this game and it was really fun, especially with friends. It just becomes better. And yeah, talking about the game missions, it was just basic missions, and it's like when you get in the game, your first job is to go look for some loot like bandages and weapons, and yeah, supplies too, because that will help you level up your character, but only if you win the match, because if you die, you lose your character forever. So yeah, it's like Project Zomboid, where when your character dies, it's basically gone forever and you can't get him again. You lose all the levels and all the progress too. So yeah, I'm saying this again, permadeath in this game is not a joke. After this, the objectives and the point of interest places were also basic, as in some places you just had to grab the fuse and plug it in, whereas the fuses will literally be in the same room as the boxes, and in some objectives you had to also just match the numbers and leave the ones that actually don't match and turn on the switch. Then we had this place where you had electricity on the ground, so you just had to break the electrical panel to break the circuit so we can enter the house. Then in some objectives you had to turn the wheel to stop the gas from flowing, after which you just need to open the substation gate, which will allow everyone on the map to enter the power plant base where the final mission actually takes place. And then in the final mission, you had the main objective where you had to turn on the generators by clicking on these knobs, which had different pressure in it, and you had to pick the right one with enough pressure so the pointer ends up being between the green line. So do it for all three and then the generator is done. After that, we had to go to the computer and enter few codes, for which the codes could be found in the opposite side where you have a book with all the codes in it. So your friends can obviously read the codes for you while you enter them, and then you can keep repeating it until it's done, and then the extraction takes place. Now, I honestly had a lot of fun, but yeah, the lags and the bugs are definitely something that messed up my fun at times. Like, we all had really bad pings that caused these lags where our hits would sometimes not even register, and yeah, the bugs were fun and annoying too. Even though I know a lot of the bugs we encountered during the playtest have already been fixed in the Day Zero patch by the developers, but I just wish we had the patch when we were playing this game. Now, the game, regardless of these two major issues, is super fun and offers a lot of replayability because of how big the map is, but still the end mission remains the same all the times, which makes it quite easy and boring after a while. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this game to everyone, but only if the lag from the server side is fixed, because that can really get annoying. But rest, it's a fun game and I look forward to playing it more after it launches on Steam in early access. Now let me know in the comments what you guys think about the game, and I will catch you guys in my next video.